Hello everyone, my name is Ingeborg Asplund and I am one of the developers of the recent game Nectarmare.
And my name is Stanislav Hallberg. I am also a developer on the game Nectarmare.
We are a small indie team of 4 people, 2 programmers, an artist and a musician. In our game Nectarmare, you chase a point in a chaotic environment where everything is going faster and faster whilst a hungry enemy pursues you. To make it even more unpredictable, the enemy will sometimes pursue the point, and if it catches it, it spawns something dangerous.
The idea behind this game comes from when I first tried our game development software. The basic concept is the player controls a small character that collects points and avoid a pursuing enemy that might also chase the point in an environment with a lot of randomly moving objects that can also push and drag the point around in unpredictable manners. As the player collects the point, the game becomes faster and faster.
The reason we chose to go with this concept was that we wanted to make a small game with focus on fun gameplay. This is different from our first project, where we focused on a historically based narrative and had a much bigger scope with the gameplay coming second.
On this basic concept, we have added several more mechanics to increase the challenge and engagement. An example of this is the creeps, which are miniature enemies that chase the player but can also be pushed around by other objects. The creeps also interact with other mechanics, such as the bombs, that move around like other objects and then explodes, damaging the player and also killing the nearby creeps. We also got the flies that come in from out of the frame. They aim at the player and then fly in that direction and then explode on impact.
Another example is the webs that work like areas that slow the player down. They can catch creeps as well. These elements can be summoned in 2 ways, either when the enemy gets a point or when an event is triggered. The events will trigger after an amount of time that can vary and will summon different elements on different levels.
In some levels we have added a booster object that spawns within a randomized interval. Picking it up will make the player invulnerable and faster for a short amount of time, but the booster is only out for a short while. This incentivizes the player to make risky choices to catch the boost.
Nectarmare has 2 modes, Story and Challenge. In Story mode, which is the default mode, the player progresses throughout the game from level to level after reaching a point threshold. In Challenge mode, there is no point threshold, nor do the player progress to the next level. Instead, the goal is to get as many points as possible before dying, and the result are then saved on an in-game leaderboard after a run is finished. The highest score on each leaderboard can be viewed and compared to other users via Steam.
What you have seen us play here is a demo of the game. It is available for free on Steam, and if you like it, you can go ahead and buy the full game. In the full game we have more mechanics than the ones we have shown here, and we have 51 levels, including a final boss.
Thank you all for your time. If you have any feedback, we will very much welcome it.